A student simply sneezed during his lecture and got hit with a track shoe. Due to repeated violent teaching methods, White was fired from school once again. With nowhere else to go, he returned to McFarland, a poor, backward town, where kids growing up had only two choices: work the fields until they died, or end up in prison. At first, White just wanted to coast, save enough money, then take his family back to the big city. But he crossed his supervisor while helping a student. To avoid getting fired, he convinced the principal to let him start a cross-country team. Using a bottle of ice-cold Coke as incentive, he recruited 7 qualified runners, only because these poor kids couldn't even afford a single soda. When thirsty, they drank from roadside faucets. Every morning at 4 a.m., they worked the fields, then ran straight to school. Seeing how hard they worked was what convinced White to help them change their fate. He trained his 7 runners daily, their footsteps covering every corner of McFarland. But at their first meet, the team lost badly. Runners used to flat farmland couldn't handle hills, while rich kids from private schools mocked them for not even having uniforms. Back home, White changed their training, but the students had lost hope. Between studying and practice, they still had backbreaking work. Life's pressures were suffocating. They had no energy left for dreams, but White didn't give up. To lighten their load, he went to the fields to help with their work. This gesture touched the kids. They rallied, training harder than ever. Soon came another race. This time the kids gave it everything, but near the finish line, their lead runner suddenly fell. He got up and sprinted hard, but couldn't regain the lead. The team waited nervously for results. Thankfully, luck was on their side. They placed 4th, qualifying for future meets. Learning from this setback, the kids pushed even harder. Like dark horses, they won race after race, finally making it to state championships. Then a prestigious high school sent White an offer, promising great pay and higher status. White was torn. The next day, as he left with the team, the entire school came to see them off. Townspeople showed up to cheer them on. Seeing all this, White knew where he belonged. At the sound of the starting gun, all runners burst from the line, but one overly nervous runner burned out right from the start. He fell a full minute behind. Just when White lost hope, an unexpected figure appeared. The kid everyone had written off, usually the slowest runner, now flew like the wind, carrying everyone's hopes, and won the championship.